Hi, I'm Dr. Rhiannon Day-Thompson. I'm a GP and I work in Camborne in Cornwall. I'm also a health educator and I talk about the difference between ultra-processed food and real food and the health harms associated with ultra-processed food. I do this with a nod to our microbiome, which is the bacteria that live inside our bodies and help us with all sorts of functions, including metabolic regulation and immune regulation. And also in the context of the food environment that we live in, where effectively we are gaslit into thinking that the food we eat is healthy, when in fact it's just edible fodder, which leads to giant profits for a few giant food corporations, but is not healthful for humans. So I'm really keen to talk about this in public. I found that I'm a bit limited in my GP consultation of 10 minutes trying to broach this subject is too difficult. And so I'm trying to find other ways that I can talk about this. I have talked in public before to a community audience and also to healthcare workers, including clinicians, non-clinicians and voluntary sector. I'm also currently involved in a health inequalities fellowship where I'm supporting young people to identify ultra-processed food and almost to hunt for real food in this ultra-processed environment to nourish themselves. And this is going to involve sourcing the food as well as cooking skills and addressing the barriers, which obviously are things like time poverty as well as financial poverty. So a lot of people don't have an understanding of what ultra-processed food is yet. And it's everyday items, things like this or this, that you might see in a supermarket. You might think that this is a healthy meal. It's not, it's ultra-processed. Even baseline ingredients like this are ultra-processed. And we really have to try hard to source real food and almost kind of moving through the maze of ultra-processed food. So I like to help people understand how to do that. I'm going to just go through a few questions to pique your interest in the subject, and hopefully then you'll understand what my talk would be about if I was able to give this, which I hope I am. So did you know that ultra-processed food is now dominant in the UK diet? It averages around 50% of our dietary intake. Did you know that despite all the advances in modern medicine, healthy life expectancy is actually dropping in the UK, whilst life expectancy has stalled? Did you know that overweight and obesity is the new normal in the UK, with less than 36% of us being normal weight? Did you know that real food is becoming scarce in the UK compared to 50 years ago, and it's becoming harder to source for ordinary people on an ordinary income? Did you know that the nutritional value of food per calorie consumed is decreasing, and that's leading us to become overfed and undernourished? Did you know that a handful of giant food corporations heavily influence what we're told about food? And that's not just about branded messaging, but it's right through to influencing government food-led safety agencies. Do you know that the annual revenue of the biggest global food corporation is more than the GDP of half the countries of the world? They've got giant power. Did you know that ultra-processed food has multiple health harms and is leading to rising rates of disease? Do you know what ultra-processing really means? Did you know that human biology has changed dramatically in terms of our interaction with the microbes that live in us and around us? And this change has been so rapid that we've not been able to adapt. And did you know that with current farming techniques, even real food can be nutrient depleted and lacking in microbial diversity that our human gut requires? And this is the lovely message of hope to end with. Did you know that eating to support a healthy microbial community inside you can lead to health benefits in as little as 6 weeks? Look forward to talking to you.